What up, y'all? It's the second episode of Therapy Thursdays, and I'm here with my co-host, Drew.
Nice to meet y'all. Welcome to the next episode.
Nice to meet y'all. They already know, bro.
No.
What do you mean nice to meet you?
My fault, bro.
You're already on one episode.
I mean, for our new viewers, no?
All right, kick them off. Anyways, today's theme, as we all know, heartbreak / breakup stories. I just want to say, I guess we'll just start, have you ever been hurt, bro?
Last time I was hurt was when I was a freshman. I was 15. I'm 25 now, so haven't been heartbroken that bad since. Oh, wait, like relationship heartbroken or
10-year dry streak. Anyways, keep going.
No, are we just talking like relationship or just heartbroken?
Just heartbroken, man. Hurting.
I don't know, bro. I mean, you remember that one New Year's Day, right? New Year's Eve.
I do. Where you crashed out.
That was a bad.
Did you go to someone's crib with a shotty?
No, I would never do such a thing. Never would I ever.
Murderous intent?
I lost a bunch of
YNW
money
Melly. Anyways, I won't lie, guys. I'm going through it's been like a couple weeks now, but yeah. So like heartbreak sucks. I'm going through stuff. Everyone's going through heartbreak. It sucks, or it's gone through it. It's terrible. It's like probably one of the saddest things, but like biggest moments of our lives. And I think we all go through it, and we all probably feel the same way in a way. So I think this would be a good episode for everyone to call in. Before we start with the calls, I do want to say next episode 3, we're going to be reading scary Reddit stories. And then episode 4, our theme for the call-ins is crime. So please call in. Link in description where you can call in. And yeah. But I will say, you got no stories to tell? Just let the viewers know. Let them relate to you a little bit.
Honestly, I mean, I want to say what I want to say, but I just feel like it just doesn't.
Just don't say any names.
Well, no. I wasn't gonna say any names, but just the experience I went through. Just being mistreated and going above and beyond at all times, always trying to step up to the plate to get punked by some dude who's ugly and just no class.
A broccoli head.
Oh yes, a broccoli head.
You lost to a broccoli head. Loser.
Oh gosh, that was a very sad time in my life. That actually made me really sad for the first time in a long time, actually. So
yeah, I mean, in reality,
it happens.
We all win, we all lose. You love and you lose. That's part of life. You take a risk. Sometimes it doesn't work out, right? I've taken plenty of risks. It didn't work out. Girls, done me dirty left and right. I've never done a girl dirty ever. Would never do that. Treat women always respect. Why are you making that face?
Describe women in one word.
Powerful.
All right. Just wanted to make sure.
I love women. Anyways, let's get into the first call, I guess.
So I was with this guy, and right at the beginning of our relationship, he lived down in Arvada.
All right, first of all, he's from Arvada, so.
And I would go down almost every weekend to see him.
Big red flag.
And one weekend, it was close to his birthday, and he
from Arvada?
had texted me that he was going to get tattoos with his friend.
Washington.
And mind you, every part of his body is filled with tattoos. So I didn't think twice about it, and they got matching tattoos, whatever. And so as we're going on, this girl,
they got matching tattoos,
and
or they're getting
it was a close friend of his, so we would talk about it, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so crazy. And he's like, yeah, I think it's my roommate's kid, blah blah blah. He would talk shit about it.
Okay.
Anyways, a year passes by, and he starts acting weird around me, around my family.
Okay.
And so I go through his phone, and I find nothing. And then I find in his deleted messages is one text message that says, when can you get the paternity test?
Okay.
And
can you pause real quick? So first off, I think the relationship may have not already been going well. She's going through his phone and specifically going through deleted text messages.
He's probably been lying in the past before.
How do you even go and see deleted text messages? I don't even know. Is there a recently deleted box or something for text?
It's been a long time since I've looked, but yes.
And I'm guessing she probably did this in the middle of the night. Like she Face ID'd, showed his face while he was sleeping, immediately went to the deleted text, which is, well, first of all, went through all his texts, which probably took an hour, and then
Probably did. I mean, that's the best time to get
went
them.
through the deleted text. That's crazy. Anyways, that's crazy work, but also at the same time, you were Sherlock Holmes and you felt something was wrong. So I guess good job, but that is also pretty crazy. Anyways, continue.
Flip out because I knew all along. I was like, I knew she was on her period at one point in Arvada because we went to like the bathroom together, and I would talk about how weird it was. And the whole time he was sleeping with her and wanted to hide it.
Brother was
And mind you,
two-timing.
we had moved in together. We were like starting like a future. We had gotten like rings. Oh my God, it was a disaster.
Rings.
Marriage like that.
Oh, ignore the guitar, y'all. What's that? That was crazy. Oh, someone playing a guitar, something. Anyways, okay. So
Brian's in the house.
first off, like I ignore, like it's funny, like I'm so toxic. I focus on her going through his phone, but I completely ignore the part where it's like, oh, that's his kid.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
anyways, sorry. Yeah, I was so like in deep thinking about, oh, how much did you go through his phone to go to the recently deleted text just to completely leave out the part where you found out that he has a kid with this chick. Insane. I'm sorry, that sucks. And then she was talking about rings and stuff like that, which
I mean, if she's already going through his phone and stuff like that, I just think that there were already problems previous to this. Why would she? Well, I mean, unless she was like madly in love, I mean, why would she continue entertaining this relationship, like looking for rings and stuff like that, if she was already going through his phone? Because if you're in a healthy relationship, then, I mean, would you ask? Like,
I know what you mean.
Would you ask for going through the phone, or is it just like? Because some couples say it's normal, like, hey, let me see your phone, like, oh, here you go, and others they don't ask at all. But
no, she did leave out the part where probably where she doesn't trust him, because she heard something, like she was looking for something. That's why she went through his recently deleted text, So she left out that part where he wasn't probably not trustable. But whatever, that still sucks. Is there any more with the call? No, okay.
That's it for that one. Well,
so there were rings. So okay, first off, we'll just start with this. Regardless of what we just said, obviously something was going on that you didn't mention. I'm so sorry. That is terrible. Like, I just imagine imagine if Big J got your girl pregnant.
I'd be very upset. I'm not gonna cap. I'd be very upset. But I mean, I try to forgive. I try to forgive as much as I can. So I mean,
I guess Big J was a bad example. We'll just say like
Big M.
Big M, yeah, Big M.
Little M. Nah, just playing. If M did something like that, like I would be upset. But
the problem is
we can't use.
This is the weird part, and this is why they left it. It's interesting because remember she mentioned, oh, I would talk to this girl before. Like, were you friends with her too, or or how close were you with her?
Mm-hmm.
How bad of a person do you have to be? For example, the boyfriend's obviously POS.
Right. Yeah.
The girlfriend, or not girlfriend, sorry, the friend of that he got pregnant. I mean, that's crazy.
That is, I mean, it was kind of like if she was already friends with them and then he had gone with her not knowing the other girl, like it was kind of like for him, like, all right, let's just take advantage of it. She's not gonna know.
And don't forget, brother was hitting it raw to get her pregnant. Probably hitting the other girl raw too. Proposing.
Yeah, that is true.
Hey, that's what happens.
Now that's how you get diseases passed around and stuff. So like, now like,
and I will say I do want to get into this topic a little bit just because. But like this is the type of thing that's going on these days, like these kind of situations, and I think our generation is, my producer knows a lot more about like the actual data, but our generation for dating is cooked. We're gonna hear probably what like other terrible stories about dating, but dating apps, social media has ruined romance. I mean that's partly it. I don't know the other reasons why. Probably, I mean, porn's easier to access too.
I said corn.
Oh, you said corn. Corn, yeah, corn.
Corn.
So corn's easier to access. Just there's there's just a lot of things that are ruining our generation, especially when it comes to love. I
Or
do know this.
honestly,
There's
like the alpha males, like the
Yeah.
people, or what
Or
are they called?
red pill people. We can talk
Yeah,
about that.
red pill, blue
There's
pill people.
toxic masculinity. There's the highest number of virgins ever. I know that. There's also the highest number of single people probably in our age range. So yeah, our generation, and then we could talk about, we could start bringing up like Japan and Korea and their issues. Well, someday those issues might happen to us. We never know. But that could be the end of humankind. I'm not sure, but so, I just want to say to this person, I'm sorry. Our generation sucks. That dude sucks. I hope you broke up with him. There's really no other way. It sucks. I hope you, and then I'll get to this too. Please give yourself time to heal. Do not, jump around. Do not find someone else to, just fill that gap. Really, just take your time to heal. I know it's gonna be hard, especially, because it's gonna take a long time to heal, especially you talking about moving in together, rings, probably planning a family, and then you find out he's having a family with someone else. That's terrible. So I hope things get better for you. Thanks for calling in. Got anything?
Same thing. Don't rush into a relationship trying to fill the void that you now have in your heart. Take it one day at a time. Read some books, meditate, go out with your friends. Spend some quality time with them and with yourself. Try and figure out what you're really looking for, and I'm pretty sure you'll find what you want most. It's out there. Don't give up hope. There are good guys out there that wouldn't do stuff like this to you, and I'm sorry that did happen to you, and I wish you the best. I really do.
Yeah, I do got one other thing. I don't know how long ago this happened, but something important that I think a lot of people have a hard time with more than they think is, truly forgive. Try to forgive him. Try to forgive his friend or your friend or however you know her. That's the only way to truly move on is the first step is forgiveness. You got to let go of that anger and whatever else you're feeling. But yeah, that's it. I hope you get better. Next caller.
All right, so this story, it's about the girl I was talking to. We first met sophomore year. We were talking for a little while, but then she got a boyfriend,
sophomore year,
other dude, and then they broke up at the
so he had it first,
end of our junior year, and we rekindled this last November, so November of our senior year, and then we were talking until probably February. Like the day before Valentine's Day.
Okay, so he had her first. So you got a man.
We rekindled it through. I saw one of her Instagram posts. I saw her on Instagram a couple of times, and I saw one of her TikToks, and I just thought she was looking too good. So I followed her on Instagram, and then she texted me on Snapchat that same day. The same day I followed her on Instagram, she texted me on Snap saying, like, how have you been?
So he didn't even have to riz.
I was like, I'm great. What happened to the old dude? Like, how you've been? She was like,
he's got motion.
I've been good. He cheated on me.
So this is a good looking dude.
Yeah, this and that. And I was
so she got cheated on.
That happened. You're too beautiful for that happen. And so from there, we just started talking every day.
All right, let's pause.
While we were
too beautiful for that to happen. Is that good riz?
He's using good riz, but I want to say it's like manipulative riz. Like he knows what he's saying.
No, I'll tell you real manipulative riz. You know what I said?
What?
I would have said that's what happens when you leave me and try to mess with someone else. These are the type of things. It's your fault. I would have said, you ever heard of karma?
What a monster you are. I'm glad I'm a guy.
What do you mean?
I would have fell for it.
That's not true. Oh, you would have fell for that?
Maybe.
You would have thought about it like, dang, was that bad karma?
Would have thought about it. For a sec. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, guys. But flipping the script on them, that's gaslighting, manipulation. That's the key words for our generation, no?
100%.
So, anyways, keep it going.
Fine shit.
Talking. Like we'd be on FaceTime every night, always talking, constantly, hanging out as much as possible, always doing something together, like some sort of something together. And
what's funny, bro? Why are you laughing at the caller? Pause.
Talking, I remember.
Are you laughing at the caller, bro? What are you laughing about? Then? What's so funny?
You're making faces. I wasn't laughing at the caller. I sincerely.
You're laughing at me.
I'm laughing at you.
Not the caller.
I was sincerely feeling what he's explaining.
He's obviously upset, and you're laughing at our audience.
I understand that. I'm trying. You're making faces while I'm trying. I can already relate to what he's going through. And I'm just trying.
He hasn't even talked about what he's going through yet. What do you mean? He's just told the story. So what could you relate to?
What?
See what I mean? He's not even listening. Whoever this caller is, not listening.
What? No.
All right, play it. Sorry. Just play this. Play it through.
Constantly.
So he's in his bag with this woman.
She couldn't believe how she was with a dude who cheated on her, and how she can't believe people cheat.
She's venting about the
and
cheating.
how it's
See, the
just so
problem
insane
is,
that you would be with someone
let's see.
and devote your time to them and still
I'm
cheat.
curious how much
And
she talks
like,
about
I would
it.
always just be like, yeah, it's insane. Like, I don't know how he did that to you. Like, you're jaw dropping. You're
Jaw
perfect. I don't
dropping.
understand how you
Hey.
This
would have
dude
ever
has
done that.
immaculate riz,
And
dude.
she would just talk about it like regularly. Like,
So she's
not
talking about her ex
in
regularly.
a
Obviously
insane
upset.
amount, but a pretty good amount. She
That's a
would
red
just say, I
flag.
can't believe
Obviously
I was cheated
not
on.
over it. Upset.
And it was like, I don't know. I should have definitely thought something about it as I heard her mention it more and more and more, but
There
I
you
didn't.
go.
And as
She's
we began
reflecting.
hanging out more and more and more, we just got closer. I would get her flowers every single time we hung out. Like, paid for most
Flowers
things.
are good.
It wasn't
Paid for most things.
crazy or anything. She would pay for things now and then, but it just genuinely seemed like we were really messing with each other, just going out,
okay
doing all this couple stuff, like posting each other
All right,
every now
stop.
and then.
I do want to talk about this. I think something that's common that people do, which is actually bad, is love bombing. Pretty sure this guy does that.
Give me an example on how I do something like that. Give me two.
Do you really want me to put you down like that, homie?
It's the past is the past. I'm not hurt no more. I've healed.
You've healed?
I have.
So I can call you out?
You're not allowed to say names.
I'm not going to say names.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, I don't need to. You want me to give you examples, actually?
Just give me one example. We'll leave it at one.
So, well, actually, I don't even know if you love bomb. I feel like love bombing, because love bombing happens at the very start. I don't know if you do that, but you're the type.
Give me a definition of love bombing.
So love bombing is when you get with somebody, you don't really know them yet, but to show that like you care about them, or to win them over. I would say to win them over. So you just give them gifts all the time, especially at the start.
Oh, you're giving gifts, not complimenting.
So what are you doing?
Crazy.
So flowers once in a while, fine. I think that's the move. Always get your girl flowers, but just once in a while. If you start talking to a new girl, so love bombing is when you get someone gifts at the very early on, or like, so it could be gifts, it could be anything. So
like if I'm texting,
so gifts is part of it, but
like you're really pretty.
Yeah, but or like saying like you're in your feelings, I love you, this, that, and the third, I want to be with you. Like you're just love bombing them. Sometimes that wins girls over.
I see.
But you do it not because you truly mean that. It's because you.
I feel like that only works if
doing it to win them over.
I feel like that only works if your face card is valid. Like I understand that's mean to say.
Whose face card is valid?
No, like just
like the man's or the woman's.
Let's just say.
So in this situation,
for him, we're gonna just say he's a very attractive individual. From what he was from.
So you're saying his love bombing would work because he's attractive?
Yeah, like let's say like, if me and you, for example, let's just say we were talking to the same girl.
Yeah.
And then we said the same stuff. Let's say I started off first. She sees who I am. She sees the type of person I am, obviously image-wise and looks-wise. We're going south. And then she looks at you, and you say the same stuff that I said. It might go towards your favor, which is why I'm saying like some of these things like.
Comparing me to you is like the water boy to Michael Jordan, but.
Do you not know who I am? Are you out of your mind?
My bad. No, I get what you're saying, but I think that I don't know. Love bombing is bad in my opinion. Love bombing, I think it also involves validating yourself. But more importantly, for him and just our generation, I think our generation is so messed up, especially like women, men, whatever. That women don't even want to be treated that way. Even if there's like she took him serious, she wouldn't want him to be buying flowers every day.
Sometimes, I know there are some people.
That's doing too much. And in my opinion, I think you have to, there's a push and pull, unfortunately, a little bit. Obviously, stay consistent, but don't be buying your girl flowers every day or giving her whatever, because that makes it not special anymore over time. So that's the only thing I'm going to say. I think that was a bad move. In my opinion, what do you think it was a good move? And it was so early on, but you tell me.
Like, bad move is in like buying flowers off rip?
Buying flowers off rip is fine, but buying flowers every time. So off rip, like and then every time now.
Like every time they see each other?
That's what he said. Every time they hung out, he was buying her flowers.
I mean, how often were you, when you were going out with the girls you were talking to or anything, when you would go on dates, you wouldn't bring them nothing? Like, even if it was so much as like a drink from Starbucks or Dutch or?
Nah, I mean, just paying for the date. Like, I'm going on a nice date.
Oh, yeah.
So I usually take, what I do, no gifts. I just take them out on a nice date, and usually we do two things, but I'm paying for it, so that's my way. But when it comes to flowers, I would say every couple of weeks.
You said you're doing two things.
Every couple of weeks. No, two things like a like dinner, so we're eating, and then something fun after. So like arcade.
Okay. I thought you were talking about something else.
What were we talking about? So you gonna say it or?
I thought you were talking about something in the bedroom. I thought that was the second thing.
What? Playing Xbox or something?
Oh gosh, you ever heard of the term cracking? Cracking something
like an octopus?
Are you out of here?
I'm confused, bro.
You're cracking fine shit.
Cracking like a nutcracker.
No, like you're turning someone into a pretzel.
All right, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna stay in my lane. All right? All right. I would never turn a woman to a pretzel. I respect women. They're powerful.
Am I part of the generation that's cooked?
Oh, we know. Turning women to a pretzel, bro. Really, bro? Auntie Anne's, bro.
Is that even like this?
Why are you laughing so hard, bro?
I promise I'm not like this. Women are very
goofy
powerful.
Goober.
I love women and they deserve love and respect.
All right.
They're not objects. They're human beings.
What did I say?
Doing everything couples did, and eventually I was ready.
So they're acting like a couple.
I was more than ready to ask her to be my girlfriend, and I was thinking about doing it. And as I like hinted I was going to do it more and more and more, she just started getting more and more distant, and so we would stop FaceTiming as much. She would stop replying as fast. She would start like avoiding our hangouts, like saying she has practice when I know she doesn't, like saying she had new practices times and stuff. Just like slowly backing away when I made it obvious I wanted to lock in. And right as I was like pretty sure she didn't want to lock in, I was gonna stop. Like I was gonna stop hinting that we should be in a relationship and everything. She finally she started to give back into it. She was like, maybe like she seemed more like she was messing with me. She took me on a whole shopping spree, like yada yada, this, that.
Okay, so I want to point out a red flag. And it could be mean two things. I think, to the common viewer, they'd say, oh, it's like some sort of push-pull tactic. But in my opinion, it sounds like to me personally, she wasn't ready. Or I don't want to say this because I don't want to hurt this guy's feelings, but in a way, let's look back at what he said. Okay, she broke up with her man that she probably liked a lot. She went right to you. So no time to heal.
Immediately finding something.
Immediately finding a void to fill. So she finds somebody. She's still not over him, her ex. And then I'm guessing she did end up liking this dude too. So, but what I think it was though, we'll see as the call goes on, but she loved her ex and she liked the caller. My point being though, since she still wasn't over her man, and she deep down knew that. That's why when you started talking about a relationship, she was like, no.
Like she wasn't ready.
She wasn't into it. And also she was like, okay, first it was probably fun. We're going out. He's spending money on me. I'm spending money on him. It's a fun thing. Take my ex off my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Then something serious comes up where it's like, oh, I want to date you. Like I truly like you. Then now she probably right then and there she probably realized, okay, I'm in deep. Things are getting deep. I probably should back up. So she backed up. She knew she didn't want it. Luckily, she didn't like completely play this guy.
Right.
So in a way, he got lucky. And then obviously, he pulled away too. But I think he pulled away. Some people would say, oh, he pulled away as like a psychology trick or something. But no, I think he just pulled away because it wasn't working. He said how he felt. She didn't agree. So he gave up. He's like, all right, then. Looks like she's not into it. But the red flag is she pulls back she came back knowing what he wants, right?
Right, 100%.
So, anyways, that's all I got to say. Got this push-pull. But I think, I always see TikToks, push-pull this, blah, 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 mind games this. I don't think that was it. That was a situation here. But the point is,
I used to,
someone, people probably on the internet would consider this a push-pull thing or like some kind of, but I was just saying I don't like that push-pull. I think people use that a lot. I don't think it's right. I think people should just be consistent always. I think it can create problems in a relationship and toxicity.
I think people should just be straight up. If just you're not into it or you just know that this was just something that was just meant to be fun. Or how should I put it? Like stop it before it gets too deep. When you notice it, you should just be like, I just want to like set the record straight. Like this is like we're just doing this for fun. Like, no relationship, no nothing. Like you're taking my mind off of this individual. Hopefully, like you're just enjoying the company that I'm giving you.
But the point, I don't think because they're young. Remember he mentioned he was a sophomore.
Yeah, they are
in high school. Obviously, this happened senior year, but so they're older now, or like 18 at least probably.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she realized it, but you're right. But the point is, I don't think she realized it until probably this moment happened. And the problem is that why I don't like the red flag is, like I said, she came back probably actually after figuring out, oh, like, I don't want something serious with this guy because I still like my ex.
Right.
So, but you're right. Everyone should be straight up. But the problem is,
honesty is key.
Honesty is key, but I think a lot of people just don't know themselves.
Wow.
Like, she didn't even realize that. A lot of people, I think, go into things they don't even realize truly like their internal self and what's going on.
You ever been in a position like that where you caught yourself too deep and you were like, oh shit, it's too late. Like, how am I gonna get out of this?
Just times where I'm messing around with girls and, they're mentioning dating and I'm like, yeah, sure. But then finally the point comes and then I should have just told them like, I'm just having fun from off rip, and I've done doing
How
that.
do they take
it
when they say, I'm just?
They're hurt obviously because they want to date, but
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But I'm better at that now. I've learned my lesson, and it's a common lesson people should learn about. You should really think about what you want and like what are your goals when starting talking to somebody, and you should talk about that early on so the goals are aligned. Because if not, things are gonna go wrong. And just keep playing the song or the call.
Like she wanted me to finally ask her out, and she she just wanted me to really ask her out, it seemed like, after spoiling me this and that. And eventually one night we got in an argument, and I said, we each just stopped texting each other that night, and each morning we would text each other, good morning, how are you doing? I texted her, good morning, and she just never answered. And that was the last time I talked to her that night. Like, I didn't text her again because I just didn't know what to do. And she never answered. Sucks, bro. Never, nothing. Like one day went by, another day went by, 2 days went by, a week went by,
getting ghosted.
Went by, and I have a very sad.
Yeah,
that was in February, and then March rolls around. I look at her TikTok. I didn't follow her on anything anymore. I only had her added on Snap, and I see on Snap she posted some flowers. So I look on her TikTok because I see there's a story, and sure enough, her ex-boyfriend. She's back with that nigga who cheated on her, and I've just been thinking about it ever since. This was back in March.
I'm sorry, Brody. That's terrible.
I just truly don't know.
He said
why she would go back to that nigga at all. Literally, why? I don't know why she stopped talking to me either. Why she just went ghost.
Yeah, ghosting.
Like, obviously he probably slid back in. That's like probably the day he slid back in. But just why? Like, why go back to that cheating dude?
He sounds so
couldn't
sad.
Really cheated on you.
I feel you, bro.
Why not?
I understand.
Like, be with me. I've never done anything wrong. We did perfect.
Same,
her parents love me. Her family love me. Seemed like
this happened to me every time. But I really do feel for bro.
Like, I'm more attractive than dude, in my opinion. Most people I've asked opinion. I'm smarter than him. He has very little, very, very little going for him.
His confidence is up.
She just shows him. I just don't get
it. Someone played a guitar again.
Honestly, man,
yeah. So you go first.
I've been in that position, man. Like, I remember one time when I was in high school, I had gotten so just heavenly sick. I think it was like a week before Christmas, man. And there was this girl that I was just to die for. I was so in love. We would always text back and forth, stuff like that. And then, she just started ignoring me, when it came close to Christmas break. And, I just remember one time I just started bawling my eyes out, sick in bed in the dark with Family Guy playing in the background. I was
just kidding.
But
it's funny when you look back, no?
It is funny because it's just
that's probably what Brody was doing, huh?
I mean, granted, I still try to talk to this girl now, but she has 2 kids and she has a man, so it's it's definitely over. But it's nice to be.
It happens to all of us. We all, like I said, we all love and we lose.
Different, but
we just love and we lose. Mm-hmm. Everyone's gone through it.
Love in basketball, 4th quarter.
Don't bring that up.
My fault.
So you got any advice for him? You go first because I got a bunch. But
honestly, man, it's good. Like I said earlier, it's good. Where you're what's it called? Your worth. You're a star player above this guy. This guy's a bench player, probably to even make the team. So you're good. Honestly, some of the ways how would I put it? Like, some of the ways I would just get through this is like when I was in high school. Like, this is post high school, but I would go to the gym. I was heavily involved in sports.
Gym?
I said
my bad.
I was heavily involved in sports. My bad. I was a star center on the football team. But back to what
star center?
Yes.
Okay, my bad. I'm done.
But I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. It's this guy.
This is the type of guy like, yo, bro.
What type
you
of
got
guy?
like we're like about to run a bunch of girls. He'd be like, you got that 5K I gave you last week?
Oh, 100%.
Don't you got a job?
Anyways, how do my clothes fit you, bro? But anywho, like that's what I was doing, bro. Like
just
I was
focus on yourself.
I was involved in sports. I focused on myself a lot. I hung out with a bunch of my family members. I'm really close with my family, so like it took a lot. They helped me a lot get my mind off her. Like obviously we did see each other in school, but like being with all my friends and my family and them talking me through it, like it like made it neutral to where it's like, all right, I don't have feelings for you no more. Like I'm not like in love with you. Like maybe one day this will work out. Maybe it's wrong place, wrong time. So I mean, all I recommend to you, 100% focus on yourself. Don't go around messing around trying to fill the void. Like just focus on yourself, man. Get your shit going, whatever you're doing, and yeah, honestly, that's the information the advice I got for him.
So just to move on, focus on yourself. I think that's good advice. First, I would like to say to the caller, to me, it sounds like it's your first heartbreak. I could tell by your reaction, asking your questions about why this, why that. So first, I want to say, as mentioned earlier, you know, I'm sorry she ghosted you. That's terrible. Ghosting is the worst, especially after like you shared a very, I would say, just something like you really liked her and you guys probably shared a lot of good times together, and that's terrible when someone doesn't give you the closure that you want. And I think she ghosted you because she was too scared to tell you the truth. And truthfully, she probably liked you and it probably confused her and she didn't know what to do. And then we could talk about how when some people, you know, trauma and how for some people cutting people off instead of like facing the truth and just trying to be real with someone, you just cut them off instead. It's easier for them. And that has to do with attachment styles and a lot of deeper topics that maybe someday I'll cover. But I would say, second off, I hear you asking your friends questions like, I'm better than dude, right? Or I'm this, that, and the third, which is, you probably are, right? And I'm not saying you aren't. But my point is, I think her doing this, you know, hurts your self-worth, hurts your confidence, and that's why you're asking these people and you need a validation. But I would just tell you, like, don't. It's common for people who lose someone they like for the very first time. It makes you feel like crap, right? It makes you want, you know, you don't feel like you're enough.
I felt worthless.
Yeah, you feel worthless, especially after getting ghosted. It's like, because like when you're ghosted, it's not someone like give you the closure, like you're a great person, you're this, that, and the third. I'm just this. You actually have no answer. So technically, she just threw you to the side like a piece of trash, and so you feel like trash. You feel like you're not good enough. But I'll tell you this: you are good enough. You know, don't let this situation make you feel any worse about yourself. Sometimes things just don't work out. Things are about, you know, timing. I hope you learned. I hope you can reflect and be better about this and like read the situation better. Because in my opinion, the situation was a rebound, and then her ex slid back. In my opinion, I'm guessing she probably was texting him the whole time. Not the whole time, but a lot of the time she was hitting you up. In my opinion, maybe not, but obviously she was at some point to get back together with this fool right away. Another thing is, I would say, I'm going to talk about, this is not really like the main problem for this relationship, but another topic I'd like to talk about is just alignment in relationships, goals. I mentioned it earlier. Why are you crying, bro?
You're just very inspirational.
No, I'm not. Don't be D-riding, bro. Don't be glazed. Turn the glaze. Krispy Kreme down the street if you want a glazed donut.
I would love to stop D-riding,
I'm
but
just
it's
kidding.
just too good.
I'm just kidding. Stop crying, bro.
Sorry,
I would say,
serious.
I mentioned this earlier, but goals, and because like from learning stuff, goals, like when people get together, there needs to be a standard set about what do you want. And a lot of the time, this ended up happening, but also there's other reasons. But this happens a lot where people get together, and this happened to me recently. People get together, and we don't talk, or you don't talk about your goals. You don't talk about what do you actually want. So then finally comes to a point where one person initiates the dating talk. So it's always one person. One of you like wants to be serious, and then the other person doesn't, and then it creates problems. Usually the end of it.
Who initiated it for you, bro?
Well, so this was my situation. It was more of like at first I met this girl. She's super dope. But like I met her in a place that's, you know, not a good place to meet women. And at first it was fun. Like, oh, let's make this video. Let's do this. Not that kind of video, guys. Let's make this YouTube video. Let's make content. And I started to like her. She started to like me, and like things kind of turned serious. But then it came to a point where, you know, I wanted to be like actual for real, like boyfriend, girlfriend, and she had plans and things she needed to do, and there was no like alignment wasn't there, especially because I had a problem with her job, and she didn't want to leave that job, or she had plans to do this and then leave at some point, but I couldn't wait that long, and so I did initiate it, and like goal or just timing or goals weren't aligned, or just seeing different ways, and I could have stuck around and maybe been unhappy, this, that, and the third, but instead I just nipped it in the butt.
I'm happy for
But
you.
yeah, that's what happened. I mean, a perfect example. This happened to me literally like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So, but anyways, I just want to tell you, like, I'm sorry you're heartbroken. What he said, great. Focus on yourself as you're getting over this person. That's the best way, you know. Read or listen to audiobooks. Go to the gym. Just really try to find yourself again, because I feel like a lot of the time you lose yourself, right?
I see a lot of
people. You
people.
feel worthless and you lose yourself.
I've seen a lot of people where they just completely change who they are and they're never the same person again. And I personally don't like seeing that. I mean, some people say it's character development, but it's just like you shouldn't let one person change who you were originally.
Yeah. I guess my best advice for everyone is when you go through hard times, never forget who you are, right? Never let anybody change you. Never let the pain. You can be a better person, more mature person, this, that, and the third, but never forget who you are. Never become some monster. Never truly just heal. You know, don't bring the emotional baggage. Like, just give yourself time. So many people, that's another thing, they don't give themselves time to move on, just like this girl. But I'm sorry, and I hope things are better. I hope you get better. And yeah.
Wish you luck, Brody.
Wish him luck. All right. Next call.
Okay, so I have a pretty crazy story to tell, and it just happened recently, and I'm still like processing it, I guess. But anyways, I'm 21 and in college. I have been dating this guy for a little over 2 years now. We were good friends in high school, but we were always just friends. But like, we were good enough friends to where we knew each other's family.
Well, it's
and
deep
stuff.
because it's like they're friends at first. And then they got to dating,
anyways,
so.
I go to college out of state, and my boyfriend still lives in our hometown. Yeah. He's a blue collar worker, so
shout
we
out to
do
the blue
long
collar
distance.
Workers out there.
We still see each other about once a month. I either
say that again.
Shout out to the blue collar workers out there. I'm a blue collar worker.
Aren't you just guys felons and stuff? Or
excuse me?
You're a blue collar worker?
I am.
Are you a felon? Alcoholic, drug addict? Then you're not a blue collar. I'm just kidding, guys. That's messed up.
I beat 2 of those.
Oh, don't forget. Aren't you working with the pedophile?
Wow.
Sorry, not a pedophile, but like a rapist or something.
He's an assaulter, and they said
he works with a sexual. They hired a sexual assaulter. That's what blue collar people will be doing.
Construction is a second chance for everybody because you can't get hired at a normal job like a Starbucks or a Walmart or.
You heard it here first. The union's looking for sexual assaulters, rapists, and pedophiles. Please call. Please call.
Do not listen to this guy. Do not listen to this guy. Even though they are bad people. All right,
we're going off on a tangent. We gotta stop, bro. But yeah, shout out to blue collar workers for you. You guys are building America. Yeah, right. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
all right, push play.
Fly back home, or he comes and visits me at school.
Okay, long
Last
distance.
weekend, I flew home to visit him, and he dropped
probably like the hardest, most common long distance is college and.
It's very hard.
And like hometown boyfriend or hometown, But anyways, keep going. So long distance. With
my stepsister, and yeah, I'm still completely in shock about it. She's 19.
Hold on. Pause it and rewind it.
I need like 30 seconds.
So
not 20 seconds.
Talking over.
Me at school. Last weekend I flew home to visit him, and he dropped a pretty big bomb on me. But yeah, he told me he slept with my stepsister.
Ooh.
And yeah, I'm still completely in shock about it.
That's brutal.
She's 19, by the way.
All right, pause.
Yeah,
that's scary. 19, they're 21. Anyways, keep going. Sorry. We'll just let it play through.
He's known her basically.
That is
as long
insane.
as me. I guess it happened like 3 weeks
ago.
Bro got that
now. 2 for
he
1.
He told me they were at a little party together, or they ran into each other there or something. And then they got drunk and were talking all night. And I guess he took her home, a.k.a. my house as well. And then things went down. Right when he told me, I told him to leave. And then the next day, I confronted my stepsister
at their house.
privately.
Probably in their bed. That is why.
No, probably
At first
not.
she tried to deny it,
I
but
hope
then
not.
finally admitted up to it. I asked her if anything like
so she
this has
admitted
happened
it.
before, and
He
she
admitted
said
it.
no. I asked him the same thing, and he said no as well, but I don't know if I believe it. You know, I'm trying to stay strong and like really think about it before I do anything drastic. But yeah, I want to tell my parents and expose both of them, to be honest. But I don't know if that's the right
she
thing
wants
to
to
do.
expose
I am
them?
so angry right now and just
You have the right to be
hurt.
angry.
I don't know what to do or what would be the mature decision. I mean, do you think anything has happened before this, or maybe they have been sneaking around behind my back?
I hope not.
I really love this guy. He was like,
I think so.
My best friend, and I literally can't believe this even happened. I don't know if I'll ever be able to even forgive or like want to be around my stepsister ever again. As for my boyfriend, I want to break up with him, but he's been begging to forgive me and saying things like, I could have hid it from you, but I didn't, and all this other stuff. Okay. Any advice would be great. Thanks.
I 100% believe, like, I don't think you should tell. I don't think you should tell your family members. I think
why?
If she goes and tells her family members, whoever step parent is belonging to such.
So she shouldn't tell any family members, or just her parents specifically?
All family members.
I guess because that's like two separate families.
Yeah,
that would be funny.
Spread like a wildfire.
Yeah.
Like,
good point.
For her, like, let's just say she belongs with her dad and her stepsister belongs to her mom.
Yeah.
The stepdad's gonna choose her daughter, the main girl, her, over the stepdaughter and the mom. It's gonna create a ridge in the family,
and then vice versa. Yeah.
And then vice versa. Yeah, defending and all that. It's like,
yeah.
I just think like she already admitted to it. She did admit that they didn't make it happen again. So I just believe like you guys should just talk it out. I think you should talk it out between you and your stepsister. You guys are family, obviously technically not by blood, but I mean, however long you guys have known each other as family members. And for a second, for your boyfriend or now ex, definitely I know it sucks, but I wouldn't get back with them. I mean, a lot of people go by the saying, if they do it once and then you get their forgiveness, they're going to do it again eventually. Some might do it right away. Others I follow that advice. If they cheat once or to do that, they're going to do it again. So it's just better to save yourself the heartbreak and the trouble again. And just stay far away from them. I mean, I know it sucks, but you have to respect yourself. And, I mean, you can't just let stuff like that slide.
Hold up. We're good? Okay.
What do you think?
So, I think a few things. First, I'll break up with a guy. I mean, there's no going back. There's none. You're never gonna, like, you can forgive him, but you're never gonna be able to look past it. This is just insane. He banged one of your family members inside your own house. I mean, she probably sucked him off. Your stepsister probably sucked him off. You know what I mean? Like that. You're never gonna forget that. You're gonna forgive, but you're never gonna forget, and it's always gonna have a rift.
Think it was her own house or like her parents' house?
No, just I think they probably live together because she said she flies back to her parents' house. Also,
you're right.
The red flag thing, at least I told you. That's true. At least he did tell you. You didn't have to hide it. Like, he did tell you. That's real of him. He's real for that. But, I mean, he's probably did it because he felt guilty.
That's a manipulation
but he's trying
tactic.
to manipulate you. Yeah, it's true. Like, at least he did tell you, but
he's using.
Why would he do that, you know? Also, red flag. We had a 19-year-old, a 21-year-old, alcohol involved. She's not even allowed to drink.
Mm-hmm. So he obviously knew what he was.
Then we could talk about, did he take advantage of her, this, that, and the third?
Yeah, I mean, you could say, did he take advantage of her? It could also go along the lines of who initiated it. Like, obviously, he's still the bad guy because he was the one who's able to buy alcohol.
Yeah.
So, like she's not allowed to.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of it falls on him specifically, but, like, Maybe she was the one being pushy. I don't want to come off as that individual, but I'm just like...
Yeah, I see what you mean. You're playing the devil's advocate. That's fair.
Yeah.
As for your sister... So break up with your boyfriend. As for your sister...
Counseling.
You need to talk to her and probably talk it out. Counseling is...
Or therapy, whichever. Are they the same? Same stuff, right?
Or, yeah, counseling, therapy, same thing. Maybe go to therapy. If you don't... The problem is that this is why it sucks. She betrayed you. She did you so dirty, and now she's putting you in a place where like you can't tell your family is going to cause rift. That's so unfair to you. Because really, you don't have your boyfriend to vent to. Who are you going to vent to? Your friends, but you need to vent to a family member. So I'd say maybe talk to a family member that wouldn't tell anybody that you can trust. Maybe not your parents though, because that could cause major rift. But maybe just to a family member on your side that would like maybe just help you out. But yeah, I mean, it sucks. You should forgive your sister or your stepsister. But I understand why you're angry. You have the right to be angry. I'm so sorry this happened. She sounds like a terrible thing to do. Also, yeah, don't expose. I don't know about exposing her. I don't know if that's going to help the situation. I don't think so.
I think it'll make the situation a lot worse.
But I do say, like, some way you're going to have to figure out a way to forgive her. So either talk it out crazy, go to counseling, vent to her friend, or maybe just keep your distance and really try to like focus on yourself and try to heal, and then have when you're ready talk about it. But
that's kind of hard to do.
If your parents are together in the long run, and the stepsisters are going to be around for a long time, I think you should find a way to forgive her, because she's always going to be part of your family. So, or not, but then you're always going to hold some sort of anger, and it's just going to cause you more problems than her probably. So I'm so sorry though. Your boyfriend's a POS. There's 2 POS boyfriends on here.
There's some bad people.
But that's
we got a heartbroken king.
Then we got a heartbroken king. So yeah, sorry again. Thanks for calling, everybody. Thanks for calling. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry to all people that
we hope our advice that we gave you guys does help you guys. I mean,
yeah,
don't take it the wrong way. I mean, some things we might have said may sound a little too harsh, but trust, we're just telling you from just our perspectives of what we've gone through.
We're keeping it real, and heartbreak, like I said this whole time, you love and you lose. It's part of life, but you can always move on and find someone better, and find someone that can make you feel happy and treat you better. I would say, so just don't forget, episode 3, scary Reddit stories we're reading. It's Halloween month. It's October, scary season, spooky season. And then episode 4 is crime. So any kind of crime, any kind of crazy crime stories you got. You didn't get caught. You did get caught. Anything. Call in for episode 4.
It will all be anonymous, by the way.
It'll all be anonymous. We'll keep everything anonymous. Don't be scared. Link in bio to call in. Shout out everyone for watching. Got anything else?
Mean nothing at all. Understand something was done for me, and I don't even fight it at all.
Bro, what? Why you? What?
It was the outro.
Nah, bro, that ain't the outro, bro.
Oh, my fault.
Who sings that song?
Drake.
Let him sing it.
Whoa.
Anyways, all right. I'll talk to y'all later. Appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next week. Thank you.
Peace out, y'all.